This is Morey Croson. We're giving away free online breakdowns to all of our subscribers. In order to enter the drawing, just click the like button below, subscribe, and comment my online breakdown. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Alright, what's up everyone? It's Morey Croson here from the Performance Lab of California, and we have another new breakdown for you today on the high jump, a 2.43 meter high jump by Mutaz Barshim. This was one, as of right now, I think this is the second highest high jump that we've ever seen. And, you know, it was a fairly recent one. I also want to do the world record as well. But we'll get started here, just overall better quality. Just get into some things that we can learn about, some things that we can, you know, utilize as high jumpers to, you know, be able to achieve more. And so, you know, I'm right from the start here. You can see that he's kind of warming up. I want to go through all the different phases, or as much of the phases as I can here. I don't want to make it so it's too long of a video. I want to make it so it's watchable, but I also want to give you guys as much information as we can. So here he's just kind of shattering his legs. There's when he takes his first step right there. So that's second step, third step. These are all fourth step. These are all shorter steps. But look, notice how he's getting knees high and extending with full legs there. And this is the first time he takes really a big step there. Boom. Get those knees going. Then this one he actually tries to like push off of that step. And look at how high up he is with that extension, really driving the knee up. That's the eighth step, I want to say. Ninth step, you can see really putting a big focus on driving the knee up, and then from there, look at how early he goes into an extension there. And you know, this is important. Being able to work on driving that knee up and creating extension is an important part in establishing a loading process for your body to be able to maximize the overall force production. So that's why we're going more in depth here. Boom, getting full extension. One more step here where he gets a lot of extension and then being able, or a lot of knee height, and then extends from there. This is the first one where he really shortens it up a little bit more, and he's beginning that initial process of really driving towards the pole, towards the high jump area. Now, what I think is important here is looking to see how he loads his shoulder, and then we're going to also get into some very, very specific loading techniques that he does within the down leg. So you can see here, not as high, but again, look at how straight he is, and then also look at how much he's able to land on the outside part of the foot. This is very important. You got to be able to land on the outside part of the foot here. Okay, now he loads big shoulders. Look how high he raised up his shoulders. So now he could really sink down. So now he's starting to sink. Right, look at how much he bent on that knee right there in comparison to, you know, where he was at before. So you see how he didn't really bend as much here. Okay, now on this leg he goes and really he's able to sink down. So now he's creating a lot of downward force, presses off here. And now this one, look at how he lands up with this leg, right? Look at how far out in front, because you want to take video of yourself. The idea of doing this is to make it so you can understand to take video of yourself and be able to utilize that video in breaking yourself down and establishing how you can achieve more as a high jumper, right? So look at how far out he gets with his foot out in front of him, and then he's able to decelerate, right? So when he decelerates is another big thing. Look at how much he bends the knee there, and he's actually able to go into some valgus, which is, you know, is not an area that a lot of people want to go into, but he still is able to achieve that, right? So point being is that he's able to, you know, allow that knee to bend a good amount, keep that hip on the outside, and this allows him to, you know, have a good amount of his weight really on like the inside part of his foot. I know we can't see it super well. The quality isn't amazing, but he's actually into like pronation. So if we look at his foot, he has a lot of his weight right about here. And now when he goes and he pushes off, he actually goes into external rotation, right? So see how when he's pushing off, he's externally rotating and twisting his body. This is opposite of what you end up doing when you're doing like a layup, for instance, or you're trying to you know, jump over a hurdle. Those types, that jump is going to be much more on the ball of your foot. He's actually externally rotating and twisting out and pushing out like that, with his foot as he's jumping out. So you can see how his foot's turning like that, which is why that deceleration is so important. So he goes and he decelerates, he bends the knee, he lets his knee actually come inwards like that, so then he can go in and create torque outwards as he's jumping. So he's going and twisting. See how much he's able to twist there? And that's what helps him really get that air off the ground, is being able to twist like that. And that makes it so as much as he's moving forward that way, now he stops and it gets a lot of force going upwards, right? So that's what makes it so it's a very horizontal movement. I mean, he's very far away. He's moving a lot this way, but he's moving very fast this way too. But he's going to end up also having to jump a long way up and over. It's not like he's just doing a straight vertical jump. He's going up and over in order to make this happen. And the reason he's able to do that is because of how much momentum and ability to decelerate he is from, going in that horizontal direction. So now from there, he's going up. And now notice when he comes up here, he gets that hand right up and over. He gets the spine up and over. And notice as soon as he can get his hand up and over, he just allows that head to drop. Right, look how his head just drops like a rock, right? So he's allowing himself to get so much extension in the back because of how well he's able to just allow his neck to come over and drop. And now as soon as he feels himself get up and over, as soon as he's in max neck extension there, now he's going to tuck his chin hard tuck his chin, hard tuck his chin, hard tuck his chin, and use that to drive his legs up and over. Right, so he's using a lot of that lower core to make it so he can get up and over there and achieve the actual jump. Just an amazing job, so technically sound at being able to get up and over, allow that head to get over, and be able to squeeze that lower core, drive that chin to his chest. And he could have actually done a better job. As soon as he got to here, if we're going to break it down by milliseconds, as soon as he got to here, I would say now you'd want to go and start tugging that chin and get up and over. And look at how much he cleared it by, and then he almost ended up hitting it because he was a little bit late in driving up his chin to his chest. So once he could drive up to that chin to his chest 100% on the right time, he's gonna easily get that world record. So I'm looking forward to see Barshim actually achieve that and actually jump over. It seems like he's a pretty young guy, so I know he's working hard. I'm sure he's gonna be able to beat that world record, hopefully at the upcoming Olympics here in 2020. So very excited to see that. If you guys have any questions for me, would be happy to answer any questions you guys might have. And if you guys also want to get any breakdown, any information on that, how we can help you become a better high jumper, better sprinter, better thrower, would happy to get a breakdown for you, give you some exercise, give you some techniques, really give you some specifics and what you need to improve on. We're all about adjusting the biomechanics and making so you're biomechanically sound to be able to perform at your best. I always want to talk to you guys about this just as a reminder, like, hey, we have a service where we're able to actually help you guys in improving in the areas that you need to improve. The first step is going to be able to really get honest with yourself and really understand what it is that you need to work on, and then from there set you up in a learning environment that's right for you and allowing you to be able to thrive. So that's what our programs are all about: setting up a great learning environment for you, understanding the biomechanics, understanding the technique, and making it so you're able to get in a position to perform from there. Let me know if you have any questions. So much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, you can subscribe down below, and that way you can get updates on any of the new videos that we get. Also, if you want to, you can check out some of our other breakdowns for speed and throwing. We have exercises, also jumping mechanics videos, a lot of great stuff within our channel. Hope you enjoy.